Hi, this is Tim at Time to Sew, and I'm just going to do a short demo on using Stampbord. So, this is the material we're using. This is Stampbord. It's a piece of MDF with a ceramic surface. But unlike a wall tile or something like that, it's unglazed. So, I'm going to start by doing a background colour. This is just normal pigment ink, and you can see I'm sticking my finger in the ink and rubbing it on the board. If you want a nice even colour, you can smooth it out and get the colour even. What I'm going for here actually deliberately is quite a swirly textured background. The thing with Stampbord, being a ceramic surface, if you make a mistake or you finish your piece and look at it and think, that would have been better, slightly different, you just give it a wipe with a baby wipe, the whole lot will come off and you can start again. So there we go, there's my background colour done. And now for my stamp. So I'm just applying the clear stamp onto the acrylic block, and then I'm going to ink it up. So holding the stamp rubber side up, just inking away there. Because when we're finished, we're going to glaze it. There's no need to use anything other than pigment inks all the way through here. So this is just normal pigment ink that I'm using. And you can see it gives quite a faint image. But that's what I'm after because I'm going to colour it in. Now, what I've done is sped the film up, so I can't actually colour at this sort of speed, but it will save you just sort of watching for half an hour. The pen I'm using is a Sakura glitter gel pen. They're really nice pens to use, but they don't really like writing on something that's not porous. So rather than doing normal strokes as I would do with a pencil, I'm actually drawing in a series of little taps to keep the ink flowing through the nib. Because the picture's going fast, I feel like I ought to be talking faster, but you can see what I'm doing. I'm just picking out the cross on this stamp in sort of a goldy brown. Now the gold for the crown of thorns, and I'm just using this purple to colour the flowers that are draped over the cross. There's a little bit of greenery at the bottom here, and just a little bit of detail in there with the green pen, and picking out the middle of the flowers. There we go. So now I'm just adding a dark edge to the design, and we're done. I'm now going to ink across the whole surface with a Versamark watermark ink pad. That will leave a clear sticky surface across the Stampbord, and then I'm going to use the clear gloss ultra high embossing powder. So I'm just going to sprinkle that on. I'm concentrating just short of the edge because when the powder melts it will flow, This powder is a very coarse grain. It's not a standard embossing powder. If you tried to do this with normal clear embossing powder, you'd find that as it melted it would just pour over the edge like water. This, because it has a higher surface tension, tends to sit up and stop at the edge and give the effect of a glazed ceramic tile. So there we go, good layer of powder on there, and then it's over to the trusty heat gun. When you first start applying the heat, you need to do it quite gingerly at a distance, or the air from the gun will just blow the powder away. Now, the gun I'm using here is one that I'm a real fan of. It gets as hot as a normal heat gun without such a focused jet of air. If you've got a very severe heat gun, you wouldn't be able to put all the powder on in one go as I've done here. You'd probably need to build it up in layers, so put on a layer, shake off the excess, and then apply another layer while that's still molten, and so on till you build the layers up. With this heat gun, I'm able to just do it in one layer. And you can see the white powder, as it melts, becomes clear. And the powder itself just runs to the edge without pouring over the edge. The beauty of this technique is it's using normal inks and stamps that you've probably already got at home, but you can then start making new things with it. You can use these Stampbord boards as toppers on a card, but I'm going to turn this one into a fridge magnet. You can also make jewellery and other bits and pieces. Just going over, making sure everything's melted in nicely. There we go. Now I have edited that and taken out a bit of the cooling time. And there we go. So there's our finished piece. And you can see it looks like a ceramic tile now, although it is much lighter than ceramic. When people pick them up for the first time, they're always surprised because they expect them to be heavier. Okay, and here's my little magnetic strip. So I just peel the backing off of there and put it on the back. So there we go, it's backing away. Position that on the back, and if all goes to plan, that should now stick to my baking tray. Yep, there we go, ready for the fridge. And just to finish up, here are some other little bits that we've made earlier. There's a bracelet and a little necklace. The necklace is actually appears as a separate little video. This is a slightly different technique in producing the white dove. So it's got a little jewellery finding here, just going to squeeze that on the top there. And there we go, little necklace. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. All of the materials are available on our website at www.timetosew.com. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Goodbye.